I would describe this version of Father of the Bride as a remake, but it's not exactly like the two other versions of this. And it's the first time I've seen a Hollywood movie with two different cultures, you know, a Mexican and a Cuban American wedding. That's what sets this movie apart. It's very authentic to both cultures. It's very specific, while at the same time being very universally themed, you know, very relatable for everyone.
It's fun. It's such a fun movie.
I really think that it stands on its own really well. You don't have to have watched the other Father of the Brides to really understand it.
I have something to say. I'm engaged!
Wow. Congratulations, baby!
And I propose.
Wow. You proposed? Hold on. You proposed?
Yes.
You proposed to him? He didn't propose to you? Can you do that? Does anyone do that?
I think that the Latin cast will be mainly a flavor of the movie because the central theme is really about how hard it is for the older generations to keep up with the changes happening in these times. For me, that theme feels like something that should speak across all cultures. And I kind of hope that most people, regardless of what ethnicity or race they're from, they can say like, yeah, that's my dad. And hopefully people with opposing points of views can still sit together and break bread and enjoy.
Two lawyers out of college working for a nonprofit are going to pay for the wedding.
Billy.
I'm the father of the bride, and I will be paying for the wedding, and I'm going to be walking my daughter down the aisle.
Andy Garcia and Gloria Estefan are like Miami royalties, and they're the best of friends. So they were the perfect fit for this roles because, you know, everyone knows who they are, and it just felt like this movie was made for them.
To have the privilege of having Gloria there with me as a longtime friend and, of course, admirer of hers, but the fact that we have a relationship, our families have relationships, it's easy to sit and then go, okay, now we're this, and just lose yourself in this imaginary circumstance, but bring all our dynamic that we have in our friendship and in our own marriages that can feed this relationship and this particular couple, you know.
I think the best way to describe it is like having your dream family to work with.
I did channel Martin Short's frankness in the sense of there's like a looseness and a hilariousness and a freedom to Martin Short as a performer, and especially in this movie. And I think obviously this is a very modern interpretation of what a wedding planner is. But yeah, I think that I was inspired by Martin Short in the sense of like bringing a lot of improv and just kind of like riffing a lot on set and having the freedom to do that. And a lot of that made it into the movie, which I was like, whoa, okay.
May essay as Anamara Fairwang and Zuhar Murad.
I think what's so beautiful about both of our characters is their fortitude to just get the job done. You know, they both just get it done and then surprise themselves. And I think you really can like be or do anything these days. And I think our characters should be inspiration.
Yeah, I think, especially when it comes to personal life, like with family and stuff, I think it's okay to really solidify yourself as the outsider and embrace it and not be scared to go your own way.
Everyone, I think culturally, universally, we're all incredibly different, both as humans and even as cultures, but we are surprisingly the same. And we all want the same things. So yes, it's a story about two Latin American families sort of clashing and then coming together, but it's still so universal. I think everybody will be able to relate with a character or will be able to relate with different situations.
Well, I think that despite our diverse cultures, Latino cultures, because we're all very different, the Mexican from the Cuban, there are things that tie us, such as the love for extended family that is exemplified in this film. You don't see that in any of the other ones. The music, the food, the dancing, the celebratory nature that we share. You know, but we're still in the struggle of having our children growing up in a different time and having different ways of wanting to be and different ways of wanting to celebrate their love stories.
Puppy.
Ready?
Yes, and you?
No.
Get ready to think, get ready to dance, get ready to laugh, and maybe shed one or two tears.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.